Wrong scene. There we go. I always make that mistake. Oh, Jesus. Still getting used to my hotkeys. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are well. Turn that down just a little bit more. Yeah. I'm doing more Borderlands today. Just probably gonna do something similar to what I did yesterday. Just fuck around. I realized that Neo 2, the complete edition, comes to PC in just a couple weeks. So, you know, I'm just gonna kind of just keep doing what I've been doing for the last little while, just making filler content until then, until like until that releases, because that's gonna be the next game that I will stream, and I'm looking forward to it. I didn't realize it came out so soon. I thought it came out in March for some reason, but no, it comes out the first week of February. So you guys can look forward to that. I've been really looking forward to playing that game. I'm so glad it's finally coming to PC with all the DLC and everything. I'm really excited. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll just be probably doing more Borderlands, Spelunky. You know, that sort of thing. Until then. But, yeah. I'm trying to think, what I want to do in Borderlands today. I'll probably do some more armory farming. Because that was really nice and chill yesterday. I really enjoyed that. You know, it allows me to really just get to, you know, talk to you guys. Without a lot of interruption, which I enjoy. Hey TCD, how are you? And also Handsome Hades, how are you? I'm doing good, actually. Tired but good. Still working on my coffee. So I'm not quite, you know, as energized as I want to be right now, but I'm getting there. At least I hope. Anyway, let's go ahead and plop myself in the corner. Where's the VTuber model? I know. I need one. I need just like this this animated version of me that always looks the same, that always looks good. You know, just like this idealistic version of me. I know, I'd actually like that, you know. I don't want just some generic one, though. It has to be me. It has to be in my likeness. I thought you were against the whole VTuber thing. You should get one of yourself, actually. We should all get one. I think everyone should have one. Yeah, I am tired. I am tired. I'm always tired, though. It's honestly just a normal thing for me. But everything's good. Everything's good over here, you know. Also, I appreciate that, Handsome Hades. I'm glad you enjoy yourself. It's alright, not your forte, but funny at times. You don't mind VTubers. They are coming out of the woodwork. I hear about that a lot. Personally, like, it's not really something like, if it's creative and cool, then, but if it's generic VTuber shit, I don't really care much for it. Like, if I got one that looked like me or something, I guess that would be kind of cool, even though, well, I mean, I could see its uses. I could put it up if I don't feel like showing myself. I could just show this perfect version of me. I never have to worry about looking good on camera because I have this animated version that always looks good. Anyway, let's do some more Borderlands. Also, Oogie, I forgot to fucking... You're in the chat, aren't you? There you are. I was wondering, I wasn't really sure if I saw you in there. How are you doing, good sir? How's the Battleborn content? Where the hell? Where is the game at? Hold on a second. Having some technical difficulties. There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay. Boom, bitch. Scooch over. Oh, really? So now I can't get around it anymore. Yeah, it's a cool idea, but like, I guess it's the fact that it's so like overused that kind of, pisses me off a little bit. when any, something is like overdone, it's just like it starts to get on my nerves. I don't know if you feel that way at all. It's like when I see a meme just getting thrown around constantly, it just like aggravates me. Like, it's funny at first, it's cool at first, and then it's just like it loses its charm, I guess. But that being said, I still like the idea of it, but it could have some cool creative potential. We're gonna jump on rolling today because I don't feel like hoofing it. I don't feel like I guess I do have a retreat on Brick, actually. I do forget about that, but he doesn't have a Godspeed, and that's a problem. I'm feeling like using a Godspeed. He's getting a new model. Was his other model not that great? Oh, okay. He fucking started using gotcha. What? What does that look like? I'm assuming not, it's not Oh, wait a minute, hold on. How did that start playing? Maybe it's wanting me to play some more Power Glove. Not that I'm opposed to that, actually, but I don't want to get hit with any more strikes. Or claims, rather. No, thank you. Gotta play it safe. It's not loot. I mean, I'm assuming it's not, if you're saying it's the Children's Day skin. I hope it's not loot. It's a good model. It's just getting a new one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Because I was in the, you know, under the impression that it was not good. I got the ride. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I always do that. Never fails. Where is it? The Godspeed. I did buy the music, yes. All the music that I play is music that I own. The problem is, though, you know how YouTube is. YouTube just doesn't give a fuck. I notice they constantly claim a lot of my my older videos that are like from 7+ years ago at this point. How old even is my channel? I don't know, but like, you know, like my old videos they're claiming, just now claiming. Like, I swear, it's just so random. I don't understand it. Like, why would you even fucking claim those videos? Like, they're probably not getting any views anyway anymore. It's like, what are you hoping to get from that? I know, it's really stupid. It's really stupid. Like, why? You know, I could see, like, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus Christ. I need to get out of that mindset. I can't be the only one who does that. It's just out of habit. I've done it so many times, a ridiculous amount of times, you know. It's just like, it's just engraved into my brain. Anyway, what was I saying? Fuck. I don't even remember at this point. Oh my god. See if we can wreck some shit with the wrecker. My food. Yeah, I should just start playing video game music. Oh! Guns! With the 11-month resub. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome, man. How have you been? I really appreciate all the support. Holy shit. I hope you have been well, good sir. Oh shit. Okay, well, actually, yeah. Why am I not using? Where's that at? Did I kill him already? Where is he at? Oh, he's up there. What the fuck are you doing up there? Lord. There we go. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. It's a jump off, nah. Didn't realize, it's just me or my alert got louder. Maybe it might just be me, but surprised my alerts even still work. They're so rusty and dusty at this point. Had those alerts for a long time. It's good to know they still work, though. Again, thanks for the support, Guns. Much appreciated, man. Oh, you got Amazon Prime. I do need to update him. I need some, like, custom made sounds or something. I need something. Yeah, a little GIF. I know, it's so generic. It's like the most generic alerts you've ever seen. We keep it skull here. Might as well just use this, I guess. Just gonna try to breeze through these guys. There we go. Yeah, I think the whole YouTube copyright system is just a joke. Just the whole copyright system in general, just with a lot of platforms these days, like even Twitch is, you know, getting hit hard. You think the... Yeah, I could probably keep the, you know, those voice lines. Oh. Oh my god. Another ×3. I got a ×3 just for yesterday. It was a shock one. God damn it. Is that one good? Where was I all these years? I've been here. Still hanging in there. You know, I did take like a lengthy break from YouTube, like a year's worth. And did I take another one? I don't remember, but I've been streaming this whole time. That's for sure. Oh, hell. It was just mostly on Twitch, which is probably why you didn't see me. It's probably why a lot of you guys didn't see me, because I never really promoted myself very much. I still don't really promote myself very much. I should probably start being at least a little bit of a sellout. Oh my god. Fuck you guys. Oh, you're gonna play some Among Us? It's fucking bullshit rare? No way. What? This thing? I mean, it looks good from my you know, at least from my point of view. But that doesn't really, like, you know, matter worth shit. We all know that. My pleb point of view. Oh my god. Oh! Wow, that was lucky. It is a shame, Midge. Very much so. Decent parts. Oh my god. It is possible to get a ×4 destroyer, right, TCD? I remember you saying that was a thing. Just want to make sure I'm not crazy or making that up or something. Because I'm pretty sure it is a thing, right? Wow. We haven't even gotten to the armory yet, and already finding good shit. Let's see. How can you tell the ogre from the hybrid version? You'll know just from the fact that it goes from purple rarity to legendary, like orange rarity. That's the big difference. So if you see a legendary ogre, or excuse me, well, the ogre's already legendary, but if we're talking like the Ajax's spear, because that's the only way to get the Ajax ogre. You know, you have to farm the Ajax spear. So if you see a legendary Ajax's spear drop from Ajax, then you know it's the Ajax ogre. It also, doesn't it say Ajax ogre in the name? I believe it does, right? I don't know, it's been a minute since I've even used that weapon. But you can't just get like a regular ogre to spawn with the parts, you know. It has to be specifically the Ajax's spear that spawns with a certain accessory that turns it into the Ajax ogre. Oh, you're good. You're good, TCD. I hope you have fun, man. Alright, well, you know what? I'm not in the mood for Nox today. Well, hold on. Actually. I've got the perfect weapon. Oh. Of course I would think this is... You know, of course I would think he was dropping something that's, you know, not the eraser. Dumbass! Been trying to get the hybrid, but I don't know how to tell if it's hybrid or not. Oh, you're good, dude. You're good. Yeah, just, you know, just keep an eye out. If he drops a legendary, you know he dropped it. Again, I also have a video on this. I'm sure there's also plenty of other videos online that, you know, give you a better idea of what you're looking for. But again, the big tell is basically just a legendary that drops from Ajax. Like once you see that orange glow like this, then you know that you done got it.
Always nice to get resupplied.
Okay, we can take off the Godspeed though. Hey, thanks, guns. I'm hoping I can get something. Unless you're, you might be talking to Handsome Hades. Which, to that I also say good luck. Because you will need it, Handsome Hades. It's not an easy gun to come by. But oh, is it so satisfying when you finally get it. I still need to go back and reform the Ajax Ogre for one with better parts, because the one that I did get wasn't that great. I mean, for what it was okay, but I know I can find one with much better parts on it. Iridian Legendary, yes.
Always room for more loot.
I really would like that. I don't think I've ever gotten a Iridian Legendary from...
Always nice to get resupplied.
Or that one blue rarity Iridian from the armory. I've gotten them through other means, but not through the armory. So that would be cool to see happen. I did see that. I keep seeing that shit on our Discord. People are getting like someone else just got a nemesis. It's like, holy shit. I keep seeing that shit and I'm like, how is... Luck must really be in their favor. I can't tell you how much I've farmed this godforsaken armory. Oh shit! Look at that. Not very often you see this. Yeah, I can't tell you how often I've farmed this place, and yeah, I've never seen some of those things. I've never even seen a nemesis yet. To this day, I've never seen a nemesis, legitimate nemesis drop.
Always room for more loot.
That and what's the other machine pistol? I mean, I've gotten that machine pistol. What was it called again? I always forget the name of it. I've gotten it in a custom DLC, but I don't really count that as legitimate because the drop rates were probably tampered. Okay, well, the Stalker, yes, Stalker. I'd like to find one of those as well. A legitimate one, anyway. I got an ogre, but I don't think it's the hybrid. Also, isn't the original legendary like stupid rare? Yes, it really is. I don't know if it's more rare than the Ajax ogre. I'm not really sure. I think they are. I know that the blue Iridian legendary is also very rare. It's up there. I don't know why it's so rare, but it just is. Just those Iridian guns in general, I don't know why they made them so fucking rare, because they're not even that great. They're okay, but they're, you know, we all know Iridian weapons in this game are pretty mediocre at best. Which is kind of sad, because I love the idea of Iridian weapons. I'm excited for the fact that Sleepmaster is going to be, you know, bringing life back into those weapons with the 5th DLC when that comes around. He's actually going to make them doable. Which is a very, very exciting prospect, because, you know, Iridian weapons, I feel like, were supposed to be good. Like, you know, they were supposed to be hard to come by and good, but they're not. Oh, bastard.
All right, we got guns over here.
Calling a pearl. We can only hope. We can only hope. The thunderstorm's really good. You know, I agree. Like, I feel like, wow, we're getting a lot of legendaries this time. I feel like there's a few that I do like. But that being said, they're maybe outside of the thunderstorm. Again, they're pretty just mediocre at best. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many better options out there. They're still fun to use. Like, some of them are fun to use. It's just the movement speed reduction and the slow ass recharge time on some of them really just hinder. Like, who thought it was a good idea to reduce the movement speed of your character with certain Iridians? Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I get it, you know, because they have unlimited ammo. We need to balance them a little bit, but they didn't do the best job at that. I at least wish there were more, like, you know, skills or class mod class mods that focused on, speaking of the Iridians, you know, that buffed them. You know, I am aware that there's an Iridian loyalty class mod for, was it Lilith? But that's really all you get, you know. There's no real build you can make around these weapons, which is also kind of a shame. Like Roland, for example, you know, he has abilities that buff shotguns and machine guns, right? You'd at least think Lilith would actually have some abilities that buffed Iridian weapons, but I don't know, I guess I didn't want to, you know, I guess I wanted to keep the Iridian weapons more, you know, I guess like anonymous. Like they didn't want people to look at the skill tree and be like, oh, there's Iridian weapons? You know, they wanted to have people be surprised when they find one, like, oh shit, what is this? This is cool. I'm assuming that was intentional to not, like, spoil anything. I don't know. That's my guess anyway. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not, you know, I wasn't the one who made them.
Armament.
Yeah, I do like how they're rare. You know, just you know, it makes them fun to get, even if they're not that great. It makes them at least a collectible.
All right, we got guns over here.
But again, I wish the rarity matched up with the quality, I guess.
Always
Like
nice to
you'd
get
think the
resupply.
legendary ones would be meta, but yeah, it's nowhere near the case. Even though I will admit they are kind of fun to use.
Armament.
Some of them are genuinely fun. Some of them are kind of frustrating and not very fun. Either because of the movement speed reduction or the slow ass recharge rates, or the ammo consumption, that sort of shit, you know.
All right, we got
I'm just surprised
guns over
Gearbox
here.
didn't really bother like balancing them after, like, you know, with like a patch or something. Doing some balancing on not even just these, but just some of the other weapons and fix some shit, because, you know, there's clearly some oversights. Let's see, a good way to balance out the Iridian weapons. The new games or modded would be to have them longer recharge time, have it cost in-game currency. A longer recharge time? I mean, I'm not sure about a longer recharge time, but yeah, having like maybe like a dedicated Iridian shop of sorts would be an interesting idea. Hey, Zealous. I do actually have a thermo today. I do right here. And I will equip it just for you. I'll also shoot it just for you. Are you happy? You gotta love the thermo, though. You gotta love the thermo. I don't blame you for, you know, constantly wanting to see it. It's a great weapon. They didn't do that, Oogie? What? Oh my god, you would have, you know, thought that they would at least put them in like the, I don't know, the golden chest or something. I'm not even, is the golden chest, does it give you guaranteed legendaries in the enhanced? I don't even know if I used the golden chest. Maybe I might have used it once to try it out, but that's how little I gave a fuck about it.
Gravity. Like gravity, right?
Cause I remember like the one time I think I used it, I got a legendary from it. Gravity, more like schmavity, right? Am I right? Hey, yeah, sure, Yugi. For sure, man. For sure.
This'll help.
Maybe the next time I stream this game, we could do that.
Never have enough stuff.
Come
Always
on.
nice to get resupply.
Want something good? I got my hopes up with the destroyer, but that might have used up all my luck.
This'll help.
That tends to happen. You find something good, and then you know there's a large gap where you just find nothing but trash
Always
until you
room
find
for
something good
more
again. At
loot.
least that's how it works for me. I noticed. Like you have to let your luck build up.
Armaments here. All right, we got guns over here. Always room for more loot.
I think so. Guns. I believe those are the only ones you can get, which is also kind of stupid.
Armaments here.
I mean, of course they're going to give you the most broken legendaries right off the bat. You know, if it already wasn't bad enough that you start out with those legendaries. I can't remember, was that like something like you got if you had the original Borderlands 1 or something? Or was it like a pre-order bonus? I don't know, but it was already bad enough that they even put that on the table.
Always.
It's one of my many issues with the remastered.
You never have enough stuff.
Yeah, I like the idea of the golden chest. You know, it's much better off in like Borderlands 2
Always room for more loot.
because it was nice that they capped it off at purples. You know, they didn't give you free legendaries from it. I mean, it was still a little egregious, just with how easy it was to get golden keys. Like, you could just cheese your way through the whole game. You know, you don't have to, you know, you didn't have to put any effort in if you really didn't want to, if you had enough golden keys. But you know, at least it was done
Alright,
a
we
bit
got
better in
guns over
Borderlands
here.
2 and pre-sequel. I can't really say much about the golden chest of Borderlands 3 though, because I don't even think I used it.
Always nice to get resupplied.
You gotta be AFK for a minute. Alright, man. No worries.
Alright, we got guns over here.
It's great to see you guys, by the way. Thanks for coming in. I know it's probably not the most entertaining stream.
Armaments here.
Just listening to me ramble and opening chests. But hopefully it's at least somewhat enjoyable.
Always room for more loot.
Speak of the devil. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. No way. No fucking way. Oh my god. Out of all the pearlescents it could have been, it's the one that I was just talking about. The one that I have yet to get. Or, you know, had at this point, because well, here it is. Holy shit. The Stalker. Wow. I wonder if this one's any good. Definitely gonna grab that. That's almost perfect parts. What? No way. One scope away from perfect parts. Holy shit. Are you kidding? Okay, where is it? I'm definitely gonna whip this out. Oh, that fire rate though. That is so funny. That is so funny that I mentioned that earlier. And here we are.
This'll help.
That is a first for me. This is the first time getting this gun legitimately. Holy shit. I never thought I would see the day. Now all I need is the Nemesis. And we'd be set.
Never have enough stuff.
Because that's the last one. It was just this and the Nemesis. Wow. Try it on a boss. I think I will actually after this. I really do want to. I've never really used this thing that much outside of the weapon guide that I did on it, but outside of that, I barely touched this thing. And I love machine pistols. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Jesus Christ.
We got guns over here.
That timing. That timing. How good is the Jackal?
This'll
I mean, I think it's pretty good. You know, with the right setup especially, it can
armaments here.
tear shit up. It's a really good weapon to use against mobs. Just group a bunch of enemies and blast them with it.
We got guns over here.
Gee, was there was a chest up here. I still can't believe that.
Always room for more loot.
It's fucking insane.
Always nice to get
I know, it's like I also was just saying, like, you know, how I hope you guys, you know, were enjoying yourselves. You know, this may be a dull stream, and then right after that, right after I said that, of course the game throws me for a lesson. Wow. Again, that timing.
We got guns over here.
I've found, was it 1 or 2 Unforgiven mashers at this point, legitimately. I'm not sure if I still have that one video up anymore. It's a very old video, but I did find one, like, you know, on camera.
Always nice to get resupply.
But that was ages ago. And I can't remember if I've found any since. I've found a lot of Unforgiven since then, but I can't remember if I've ever found one that was another masher variant. You should clip that.
Armament here.
You've done 200 armor runs and have never found a pearlescent. It can be very
Always
random.
room for more loot.
You know, I've had periods where I've done about that many, if not more, and had never seen one. It's funny that a lot of the runs that I do on stream, which are generally not that many, I don't do a lot of armory runs on stream. You know, when I do armory runs, I only do like 2 or 3 sometimes. But you know, I generally do like a lot more off stream, and when I do them off stream, I don't get shit. You'd be surprised just how little I get when I farm the armory off stream. I've done countless runs, and you know,
Alright, we got guns over here.
there was a lot of times there where I never found a pearlescent for, you know, at least over like
This'll help.
200 runs. For sure. It really is just, it's random. It can be very random, and also very unforgiving at times.
Always nice to get resupply. You never have enough stuff.
Alright, well, we'll do one more armory run, just because, you know, after that, I gotta see what else we you know, I gotta see if my luck still holds up. I doubt it. I really doubt it after that, especially, but we'll see what happens here. I'm curious. See if maybe I can somehow snag something else. Only found a tsunami. That's a good one. That's still one I need to get on my Lilith. Actually. But that's also one that's you know, you've got to have a good fire rate on it, you know, or else it's just garbage. Since it has a chance to spawn, I think with a thumper accessory, something anyway that, you know, hinders the fire rate a lot, and you really need a good fire rate with that thing for it to be useful. That's one of the problems with that pearlescent. Is not only you have to find it, but you also have to have it, you know, have it with the right parts. to be remotely useful.
That all there.
I don't know. I don't know if we can get two pearls. That might be a little too much. But you never know. You never know. It can happen. I've seen people have that happen. I'm not sure if it's ever happened to me. I mean, maybe it has. I can't really recall though. But
Armament team.
and I know I could just loot,
All right, we got guns over
you know, purely just the Crimson Lance chest and not bother with these other chests, but I don't know. I personally like to just open everything. Because you never know what, you know, what legendaries I'll find.
This'll help.
I'll stumble upon like a perfect combination
Always nice to get resupply.
legendary. Or even, like, purples. Shit.
Armament team.
So I'm not just in it for the pearls. Contrary to popular belief.
All right, we got guns over here.
I do give a fuck about, you know, the legendaries and everything.
Always room for more loot.
I mean, there's some runs where I'll just specifically farm for pearls and only open the Crimson Lance chests. But, you know, especially on stream, I like to open everything.
You never have enough stuff. Always nice to get resupply.
There's always morons arguing over which is better, Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings is better. Oh, I never really thought about that. Depends on what you mean by Star Wars, I guess. Like for, you know, what is included with that, but I don't know. Both of them hold a special place in my heart.
Always room for more loot.
But they're also like vastly different, you know.
All right, we got guns over here.
So it's really hard to like compare them.
This'll help.
I have no shield equipped just because I am too lazy to equip one. There's really no reason for me to equip one here, just because there's nothing, you know, that will kill me. At least not until Nox respawns. Does he respawn? I'm actually not sure if he does. If I just keep doing this. I don't think he does. I think once I kill him, he's dead. Until I save and quit.
You never have enough stuff.
The Lego video games, yes. Oh my god, I've been wanting to play those games again.
This'll help.
I'm really excited for the new Lego Star Wars as well. That'll be cool.
Always room for more loot.
I just hope they do, you know, I'm not sure what they've done to change the formula, because I know the formula has been kind of stale for a little while. A lot of those games have been very samey, kind of like the Pokemon games. Oh shit, the butcher though. Fresh meat. I wonder if that one's any good. Calling a second pearl. It's pretty bold, Yugi. It's pretty bold.
All right, we got guns over here.
He does respond. Interesting. Interesting.
Always nice to get resupply.
Poor Noxus does not get a break. This planet smells like hemorrhoids wrapped in bacon.
All right, we got guns over here.
Nox is definitely one of my favorite characters.
Armaments here.
Back when the humor was actually good. Back when the writing was actually good. Oh.
Always room for more loot.
Back when Gearbox weren't just fucking children. Or at least in the writing department.
This'll help.
Same, Midge. You watch the VODs, TC?
You never have enough stuff.
The VODs. The VODs.
This'll help.
I don't know, guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this run.
Always room for more loot.
It's so hard to like
Armaments here.
to expect anything great after getting a pearl, you know.
All right, we got guns over here.
You're right. You know, the gameplay is good of Borderlands 3. I kind of touched on this yesterday, just with cause I ranted about Borderlands 3 for a while. But yeah, the gameplay is good. That's definitely one of the, if not the strongest aspect of the game. But the story and, you know, the balancing issues and, you know, just some of this some of the things that they're doing with the game are just, it really holds it back. Again, for me, one of the things that holds it back is the fucking drop rates.
Armaments here.
And I might sound crazy for, you know, saying that, like, you know, that's one of the reasons that I don't play the game as much. But it really does hinder the experience for me, because one of the things I love about Borderlands is that excitement of finding rare loot, and you just don't get that in Borderlands 3 at all. When you strip that away, it's just like, what's the fucking point, you know? At least to me.
You never have enough stuff.
You never have enough ass. I mean, I for one liked pre-sequel. Pre-sequel is loads better than Borderlands 3. And hopefully people are starting to kind of realize that, you know, with the atrocity that is Borderlands 3. Hopefully people are going back and looking at pre-sequel like, oh, maybe this game's not as bad as we thought it was. Yeah, the gameplay is you know, it's good. I like the fast-paced gameplay that it has to offer. The movement feels fluid. I like the verticality. But you know, also the weapons feel really good and sound really good. You know, but there's just certain aspects, you know, particularly in the end game and the story that just bug me. I mean, it's not really a bad game, but it's not a great game either, you know? It's just kind of average for me. I wouldn't even really mind the story as much if they would just fix some of these other issues I have with it, you know? Which I don't see them doing. They're just too busy catering to the casuals, you know? And that's why the drop rates are the way they are. You know? That's why legendaries are piss easy to get, is because, you know, they're catering to that audience. And it just removes all charm, you know. Yeah, the writing was an atrocity for sure.
Always room for more loot.
It's definitely an atrocity. That's an understatement.
Armaments here. All right, we got guns.
There's just
over
so much wrong with the story. And the writing. I mean, if Ava didn't even exist, we wouldn't have had any of those problems. I think, you know, the game would have been so much better off without Ava, but that still wouldn't have saved the poor writing, you know? Like, it's... They really did a lot of characters wrong.
Armaments here.
Maya was just part of this bigger issue.
All right, we got guns over here.
Come on. I know I said I wasn't going to do another armory run, but why not? I'm feeling it today.
This'll help.
That pearl got me hyped. What can I say?
You never have enough stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you, guns. 3 just doesn't really appeal to me. It you know,
Always room for more loot.
I enjoyed it for what it is, but it's not really a game I can just see myself going back to and putting loads amount of hours into, like with
Armaments here.
the other games. It doesn't have the lasting appeal for me, and that's okay. You know, it doesn't have to. It's, you know. But it's just a shame.
This'll help. Always nice to get resupplied.
Oh, yeah, the villains. Oh my god. And it just sucks because I was talking about this yesterday because, you know, there's so much potential to be had with a lot of the characters and you know, a lot of the things that they introduced and you know, a lot of those ideas that they threw out there. Like it's just the execution was terrible, was god awful. Like the Calypso twins could have been cool. I actually kind of like Troy. You know, I kind of like the idea of how he
All right, we got guns over here.
was just following, you know, his sister's every command and not really standing up for himself, and then later in the game he just kind of takes over. I liked that. I like how he became a bit more of a focus, and you know, it's just, again, there's so much of it is just the poor execution. That's what it all just comes down to.
This'll help.
Like, there's a lot of good ideas, but it's just poorly executed. A game where Handsome Jack wins. It would be kind of interesting to just see what would happen if Handsome Jack did win. I know we don't really need any more Handsome Jack. I think we've had enough Handsome Jack at this point. Also, who here thinks that the first DLC is the best DLC of the lot? At least out of the first, like, you know, batch of DLC that we have for the game. Am I the only one that thinks that?
Never have enough stuff.
And it's not even just because Handsome Jack. I thoroughly just enjoyed it. Like, it's, I don't know. I mean, the second one was also really amazing, but the last two just did not. They didn't really impress me as much as
We got guns over here.
maybe they did with some other people.
This'll help.
Yeah, for Borderlands 3. Yeah.
Armaments here.
What happened to Twitch? I don't even know. I don't even know. It's been a downward spiral for a long time. I don't even, you know, really pay attention to this a lot of the stuff that that they're adding, because it's really just unnecessary.
Always room for more loot.
You love the first DLC? I keep forgetting about the second. The third one was good, not very replayable. DLC 4 is yeah, which is just it really breaks my heart, because I was so excited for the fourth one. You know, the fact that we were getting like a Krieg-based DLC just really excited me. But it ended up being just this lazy, hashed together, very linear, I'm gonna be honest, boring
This'll help.
mess to get through. It just didn't,
Always nice to get
like, it was okay, like, you know, but it wasn't hooking me like the first and second DLCs did. The third DLC was also okay, it was, you know, but that one felt really short. Like, the last two DLCs felt really short. Well, I heard a lot of people complaining that the first DLC was really short, but I don't know. I felt like if you do a lot of the side content, there was a lot there. Because a lot of the side missions were actually interesting. And not just sit there and listen to Krieg talk for 5 minutes. And then turn the mission in. You know, it's not like that. There's actually depth to it, you know. And I also just love the atmosphere. I think that's probably the biggest thing for me, the atmosphere of the first DLC and the music. It's just such a cool idea having like this abandoned casino in space. And you really felt like you were just immersed, at least with me, like I felt super immersed in it the whole time. You know, like it was just such a cool idea for a DLC. And I know they brought back Handsome Jack. I know that's like, even me who loves Handsome Jack, just, you know, I can definitely at least acknowledge the fact that they're milking the shit out of him at this point. Like, I don't think it was really necessary. But with that being said, you know, I think that they did handle him very well in the DLC. And he wasn't really like the big focus of it either, which was kind of nice, you know. He was just kind of there. But it was definitely fan service. I feel like it was definitely, you know, I know part of it definitely was the fact that they, you know, wanted to go back and do something familiar, you know, that worked. Because Handsome Jack, let's face it, he works as a villain. He's a great character. So they were resorting, you know, with the travesty that is the Calypso twins.
This'll help.
It only makes sense for them to fall back on Handsome Jack like that, you know. And part of me hates that. Part of me also likes it because
Always room for more loot.
Handsome Jack just is a great character. I know you can only go so far with him though, and with the DLC, they didn't really have him front and center. Unless you count, you know, his doppelganger.
You never have enough stuff.
Who is basically Jack. So I guess he was kind of front and center. I don't know, but I didn't really mind it. Yeah, I loved that too. And it was just funny. Like they always managed to make him funny. They always managed to not fuck up Jack, which is great too. It's like it's hard to fuck him up. So I don't blame them for going back and you know, using this character who's a great character. He's just a, you know, he's hard to, it's hard to mess him up. So it only makes sense, you know. But at the same time, it's like I don't, you know, it's really just a situation where it's like a love-hate sort of thing, you know. It's like at this point, like, we get it, it's Jack, it's just, can you just leave him alone? But at the same time, you always love to see him, you know what I mean? You always are like, it's like a guilty pleasure at this point. He's a guilty pleasure. What can I say? I will pay you to kill yourself. Speaking of, except I'm not getting paid, unfortunately. I'm losing money. Hey, Phantom, how are you? How are you doing? All right. We'll do one more run. One more run, and then I think that'll be it for the stream. This is it. This is it. This is where it all culminates. You know, the last couple runs, I haven't really gotten my hopes up, but I'm gonna try to keep my hopes up for this one, since it is the final run of the day. Borderlands is going pretty well, actually. We managed to bag ourselves a stalker, which is just, it still blows my mind that even happened. I think Oogie has the clip to that, if you're wanting to watch that. I know, 3 runs ago. One more run. Just one more. This is the last run, though. I'm setting the boundary for myself. I have gotten that. Oh shit! What am I doing? I have gotten that though. Hades. Many a time. I honestly look like a lot of people. You know, I constantly get that I look like Man vs. Game or Cillian Murphy. Just to name a couple, but I had someone, it's kind of funny, I had someone the other day, or just last week, come up to me in a store. Like I was shopping with my girlfriend, and someone came up to me, and this isn't the first time this has happened, but they thought I looked like someone they knew. They're like, "Hey, you don't have to be this person, right?" And it's like, who? And I guess he thought that I looked so much like this other person that, which I think was someone he like really knew, like not just someone that you know, like this is someone that he was friends with, I believe. But apparently he thought I looked like this person so much that he had to ask me multiple times, like, "Hey, you know, are you sure you don't live down in this area?" It's like, no, I don't actually. But I just thought it was very interesting. Because that's happened to me before. It's like, "Are you sure you're not this person?" It's like, I don't think so. I'm, you know, I'm pretty positive I'm not, but
always nice to get resupplied.
Wish what was more common.
All right, we got guns over here.
The essence of Borderlands. Hey, Geo guys, just stopping in. It's good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in.
Always room for
You gotta go
more
walk your dogs. Alright, man. You take care. The dog is super cute, by the way. Was
This'll help.
was her name like Sugar Plum or something? Sugar Rush? Sugar Rush. I doubt anyone's named their animal Sugar
Never
Rush.
have
Like,
enough
Jesus
stuff.
Christ. Something to do with sugar, I think. Right. I have actually. I've been changing up the game for a while now. Actually, I still come back to Borderlands once in a while, but just recently I've been streaming other shit.
Always room for more loot.
And I plan on streaming Neo 2 in the coming weeks when that comes out. That's gonna be my next big playthrough. I do play Fallout. It's funny because I've been playing a lot of Fallout.
All right, we got guns over here.
Me and my girlfriend have been playing it. That's been her game for the last while. I recently got her into BioShock, the BioShock games, as well, which she's been enjoying. Oh, you're good. Yeah, it really doesn't, it. I guess it's more like complimenting when that happens, but at the same time, it does kind of lend itself, especially in person. Like if someone comes up to me, like, and asks me that, it's like it kind of lends to some awkward moments because it's like, oh,
Always nice to get resupplied.
because I'm just confused, But yeah, it's not
Always room for more loot.
bad. I just find it interesting. Oh, man. Why'd you have to remind me, Oogie? Oh, it's such a travesty. I can't get over that. I've been thinking about, that recently. Just, part of me really wants to play Battleborn, but I'm also just,
All right, we
I don't
got
want
guns
to
over
disappoint
here.
myself even more, you know what I mean? I wish someone somehow could come up with a way to make some sort of offline mode. I don't know if that will ever happen, but one can only hope.
You never have enough stuff.
What's my favorite Borderlands? Borderlands 1. Your girlfriend couldn't get into the BioShock games.
This'll help.
I think, like, the reason, like, I kind of figured since my girlfriend loves the Fallout games that, there's a chance she would like the BioShock games because there are some similarities, in the way, in ways they are vastly different, but in ways they're also kind of similar. Oh, shit. That looks like a good invader. Is it just me? I feel like that is. I'm gonna snag it just in case. BioShock Infinite. Still need to beat 1 and 2. Which BioShock games are the best? I love 2 the most. 2 is by far my favorite. Next to the first game, and then next to Infinite. Infinite I also really like, but in my opinion it's kind of a step back from what made the first two games so great. But I'm definitely curious to see what they do with the next game, because I heard that they're making another one. I don't know if that's true or not. But my god, the level design and just there's so much, you know, in those games that are just so iconic. Like the first BioShock just, oh my god, just blew me away. It still blows me away. Like going back and replaying it, it's like, my god, what a fucking amazing game.
This'll help.
Executioner is so fun. I agree. Did I call it the Invader again? My god. I really need to get that unofficial patch of, you know, of TCDs that fixes the names on those legendaries, so I don't keep screwing them up. This is just out of habit that I call them by the name that they, you know, that they display, which is not always the correct name, as we've learned.
You never have enough stuff.
The Thanatos was actually white? Really? I don't remember that. Yes. Oh my god. I agree, Hades. Yeah, that is one thing I didn't like about Infinite as much, as that it didn't feel as open. It didn't feel as like, because, you know, what I liked about the first two games was that almost like Metroidvania sort of like, I wouldn't even say, I don't know if I would go as far as say Metroidvania, but like, just that level design, the puzzle-esque level design. The reason I say Metroidvania is because, you know, you can backtrack to get shit, but it's not like you need to backtrack. It's not like, you know, there's some stuff that you have to get later on that you know, you can't get right away. So that's why I'm not calling it Metroidvania, because it's, you know, while you can backtrack, there's no reason, you know, to backtrack unless you miss something. But if you miss something, it's not because the game blocked you off from getting said thing. That makes sense. But anyway, just the puzzle-esque level design of those games were fucking fantastic. And just exploring the world, you know, collecting the various different upgrades and weapons and everything it's just, even to this stage, is so exciting. Everything just has its own little jingle and charm, and, you know, it's just so great. And BioShock 2 basically, in my opinion anyway, improved on what the first game did. Because let's be real, the hacking of BioShock 1 was not that great, you know. Is it more or less just a interruption to the gameplay. And the second game just made it so much better, so much simpler, because it doesn't really take you out of the gameplay. Though I do love how the first game, you're in the eyes of someone who's new to Rapture, who's new to the world, who's experiencing it for the first time. Whereas in the second game, you're playing as one of the big daddies, which, you know, that's why it's like it's kind of hard to get into the second game first, I feel like, because I feel like you're really meant to play through them in order. I mean, Infinite just is kind of whatever, it's its own thing, but that was a long time ago.
Armaments here.
That would be cool, Hades. I'd love just an open world Bioshock game set in Rapture. Like open world, like
All right, we got guns over here.
like you can explore the entire city. No boundaries. Even though that would kind of take away from the puzzle-esque design. I mean, you could still probably incorporate it. You know,
Always
if you
nice
do it
to
right,
get
but
resupply.
I don't know. It would just limit them, you know, because what was so nice about that almost like linear open design that, you know, the first two games was the fact that it was like they could just focus on particular areas. Like if you make it open world, like open, it's harder to really to add those little details in, you know what I mean? It's hard to focus on those, you know, those elements because of the wide you know, space you have to work with. It's does that make sense? I don't know if it really makes sense. I feel like I'm not explaining that very well. But it's because the game is so like linear and the way it's structured is like you know, it complements that puzzle-esque design, you know, because if they made it more open, it would be harder to have that consistency throughout the whole game, as far as like you know, the structure of the first two games. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. Jesus. What's my favorite Hitman game? Hitman 2, actually, like the newest Hitman 2. Speaking of Hitman, oh my god, I'm so excited for the new one. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get it on release day, which I was planning on doing, but you know, it's probably for the best because I'm still working on Cyberpunk. I don't really need to have two games going at the same time. It's probably not a good idea for me, so that's kind of why I'm holding off. Part of why I'm holding off anyway. Part of it's also because I'm just a broke ass bitch. Yeah, that's would maybe work, you know. That would maybe work. Again, if they did it right, I feel like it would. Yeah. I'd like a more Metroidvania kind of Bioshock as well. That incentivizes you to like go back and to explore previous areas, to unlock things that you couldn't originally get to. I feel like that sort of thing would complement it as well. Yeah, we're gonna leave off here, guys. We're gonna leave off here. Don't worry. This is the last run. I did make that clear. I'm pretty happy with that though. We found a few good weapons. Obviously, the stalker being the highlight. You know, of course the executioner and the was it the it was a destroyer, right, that we found at the beginning with the times 3. That was apparently really good. And I say apparently because I can't tell you whether or not it's good. I go off of you guys and what you guys say because I don't know parts very well. Surprisingly, I know. I still need to do my homework on the various parts in this game. One of these days, I'll get around to it. Anyway. That being said, I am gonna, end it here. As far as my next stream is concerned, I'm thinking more towards next weekends. I'm not sure. I might be able to fit in another stream this week. But yeah, I'm leaning more towards next weekend. And I'm also thinking about going back to doing Splunky, at least for a couple more streams. Because again, Neo 2 is right around the corner. It's a couple weeks away. So I'm just kind of trying to fill in the gaps a little bit. I know I could do more Borderlands, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I end up feeling. Because as much fun as it is to do Borderlands, I don't know. I don't like to do too much of it. It's more or less just a one and done sort of deal. Once in a while, just kind of stream a little bit of Borderlands, then move on, sort of thing. You know what I mean? That makes sense. I don't like to do a lot of it at one time. At least on stream, anyways. Just because, again, it all comes down to me just doing the same shit over and over again, which is fine. But I just like to spice things up. So, yeah, I'm thinking we'll do some Splunky next time around. So hopefully you guys, we'll look forward to that. I know it's not all of your guys' cup of tea, and that's totally understandable. But yeah, I am trying to branch out, and I have been trying to branch out for a while. Because I'm gonna be honest, as much fun as Borderlands is, it's it's time for something new. It's time for a change. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling like normal. Jesus Christ. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day / nights. Thanks for coming in. I always really do appreciate it. I can't say that enough. I really do appreciate all the support. Guns, it was great to see you. Thanks for the resub. I know I said that earlier, but I want to say it again because it does mean a lot to me. Yeah, just overall, just thanks for coming in here, guys. Thanks for sticking around after all these years. And to anyone who's new here, I appreciate you coming in as well and checking me out. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, that you enjoy the content here. Hopefully I can provide that entertainment that you seek, because I know this is a troubling time out there in the world, so hopefully I can help distract you from that. That's my goal on my stream. But anyway, there I go, rambling again. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you hopefully on the next one. Take care. Peace out.